There is a world beyond the Borderlands. A world forged by wonder and ruled by fate. The battle between these powers has raged since the beginning. Evil and good. Villains and heroes. A vicious cycle, endlessly repeated. Wonder is the power of a cruel, unpredictable god. But fate, there's one alone who can wield fate. One alone whose story is in their own hands. The Fate Maker. That's you. Heavy, right? Fate Maker. Big responsibility. Honestly, I wouldn't even blame you if you just laid down in a puddle and gave up. But if not, if you try and prove yourself as Fate Maker, then heed the warning I give all heroes. Together you fight. Together you shall fall.
Ha! Critical hit! The undead fall beneath our blade! Ah!
Oh yeah! Sing! It's going real good over here, blade-wise. We're coming for you, Dragon Lord!
Fools! Your party of heroes can't stop me. Already Wow, you guys got here fast.
Like you said, we're the heroes. I am Valentine, gallant adventurer. The scary stabby one is Fred.
What about that one?
That's the newbie. It's their first adventure.
Oh, come on. Their figure isn't even fully painted.
Enough talk. We're here to stop you from taking the soul energy.
Fools! I've already absorbed all of the soul energy. I'm invincible!
Oh, man. Sorry, newbie. We missed the soul energy.
Castles will burn! Babies will cry! More than usual, my skeleton armies will wash over the lands!
Looking bad. How do we win this?
We attack! Together!
Pathetic. Especially you, newbie. They don't make heroes like they used to. Time to die!
But then, just as the heroes lose hope, they hear
A neigh?
yeah, and also like, you know, like a sparkly rainbow, which goes like quickle caw caw caw. It is Queen Buttstab, the most beautiful and perfectest ruler in all the land.
Hold on, what game are we playing here?
We're playing Bunkers and Badasses, baby! And I, Tiny Tina, am the Bunker Master. So what I say goes! And I say there's a magical diamond by an accord named Butt Stallion who saves the day!
Oh, I was kind of hoping we would save the day.
You will, Valley Girl. I just gotta set the stakes. Now, let's table talk. Cue Dragon Lord!
Butt Stallion, you may be the most beautifulest, perfectest ruler in all the land, but this time, I've won!
But Butt Stallion was wielding the coolest sword in the whole world. The Sword of Sword, Sword, Sword.
Oh, would you? I just made those skeletons. No! No! I curse you, Valentine! And I curse you, Fred! And most of all, I curse you, newbie! Whatever your name is, I will return and finally rid this world of heroes!
And with that, the Dragon Lord was defeated. For now. Explosion complete! Who's ready to rickety roleplay?
Yeah, might as well. We're stranded here after that mountain totally jumped out at our ship.
Yeah, he crashed it. I'm in. I love bunkers and badasses. I've already got a level 40 character.
No. We are making all new characters. This is the newbie's first game, and I'm gonna make sure it's an adventure they'll never forget.
You ready, newbie?
Time for character sheets, baby! Time's up! Okay, Valentine, you've just drawn your own face over the character sheet?
It said draw your hero, and I'm my own hero.
Okay. And Fret, it says your starter sword does murder 1,000 damage?
My bad, I left off a 0.
Okay, no plan! Fred and Valentine can't be trusted with pencils, let alone dice. So it is up to you, newbie. You are the Fate Maker. And these fools shall be thine advisors, I guess.
Fine. I advise that you better be a badass. We're here to slay evil and get gold.
I know you see me as a role model. Follow my lead and you'll be a great fate maker.
All right, one last thing. Bunkers and Badasses is a role-playing game, baby. That means you do not break character voice. Kapiski? Break me off a piece of that.
I am destined for greatness and glory. This quest is merely the start of my legend.
Tasty. Now, prepare to enter a world of fantasy.
I don't see anything.
You gotta imagine it, knucklehead.
Just close your eyes and wonder. You have arrived in the Snoring Valley, an unassuming and peaceful corner of the Queen that harbors a dark secret. Dun, dun, dun. You journeyed far to be here, heeding the call of the Queen herself.
The Queen herself! What could she want of us?
She fears the Dragon Lord will soon reawaken. You must find his tomb and prevent his resurrection. Boss fight! I got a special figurine for this guy. 1 second. Rising before you is one of the Dragon Lord's most loyal undead soldiers. It's Rivula. Roll for initiative! Though his armor is scarred by 100 battles, his honor is untarnished. It's Paladin Mike! The gates of Her Majesty's castle swing open as though they anticipated your arrival. And then you hear the clop of perfect hooves upon the cobblestones. They belong to the most goodest, majesticest ruler ever seen by mortal eyes. Queen Butt Stallion!
Hero of Brighthoof, for your bravery defending the city, Her Majesty Queen Butt Stallion is naming you a Knight of the Realm. Kneel and be knighted.
Not so fast, newbie. This is my world now.
No!
I'm done being told how my story goes. Your master's age of heroes is over, and soon her whole world will follow. Ha ha ha!
bard, half barbarian. 1000% explosion! It's dark!
Wait! Loud! The hour is nigh, adventurer! We're blowing up! Open the kingdom! You come!
That is not how magic missile works.
But what about the whales? I care about nature!
It's so beautiful! New ocean! I'll see you in hell!
The nefarious ocean has been defeated. Our well-thought-out, character-rich story continues!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Never liked the thing much anyway. Oh, I will miss seafood.
Alas, the good ship Balzania has sailed her last. Rest in pieces, my sweet maiden. Rest in pieces.
So, if the entire ocean's gone, can we just walk to the Dragon Lord's pyramid?
Oh yeah, totes my goats. But, though there is no water, many slightly damp dangers remain. Oh, but he's not just any pirate. He's a skeleton pirate! Fine, you know what? You wanted a fight? I'll give you a fight! You hear a familiar whinny, and for a moment, you feel hope. It's like a dream. But this is not your queen. It's a nightmare.
Those scrolls weren't prophecies. I wanted to show you what she did to me. What she's doing to you all over again.
Okay, Tina. This is your first time playing, right?
I mean, yeah? Who would I play with? Everyone else I know is dead. What's it called?
Bunkers and Badasses. It's a fantasy game. A place where you can be a hero. Where your imagination can change the world.
Ooh, I'm the best at imagining, baby. I got a whole wonderland up in here.
That's perfect. But first, we gotta make a character. Tell me about your Fate Maker.
The Fatemaker's tale begins as so many do. With a heart full of fire and dreams full of dragons, magic.
He's the coolest, most powerful hero that everyone wants to be friends with. The Dragon Knight.
Dragon Knight. Yeah, I like it.
Thank you. Hey, this is probably dumb to say, and it's just really cool to play a game with a friend because I haven't really had one.
Well, let's go make some more. Tina, I want to make this an adventure you'll never forget.
It feels like something lost long ago has been found again. It feels like home.
You reach the inner chamber of the obsidian Gate Cathedral. The Sword of Souls sits before you. Now, this is a big choice. So,
He takes it, and he blows up every bad guy everywhere!
are you sure?
Oh yeah, I do it! Boom!
Alright, but that turns your character evil.
What? No, girl, Dragon Knight ain't evil! He's a hero! He's a Fate Maker!
He just blew up thousands of people. Don't you think that's evil?
It's not evil! This is stupid! I'm not playing this anymore! You know what? I'm gonna be the Bunker Master, and then I'll make sure only heroes win!
Tina, wait.
The Fate Maker is alone. Abandoned for a crime he never chose. He's never chosen anything. He begins to think for himself. No more dice or fate. No more masters. I dream of dragons and magic. I awaken, my heart filled with fire and purpose. Resurrection. I am reborn, the Dragon Lord. Do you still believe there's a choice, Fate Maker?
I'd rather find out for myself, thank you very much.
I hoped you could see the truth. I'm not evil. She just writes me this way.
As you crest the top of the pyramid, you see...
Actually, I'll make my own introductions. Thank you very much. Ha! No more games. So that's it? She gets it her way? I was trying to save you too. Go ahead. Take it. I thought I could finally decide my own fate. But instead, it's up to you.
The Sword of Souls crackles with power in your hands. It contains limitless potential.
What are we gonna do with it? Fight some gods? Ooh, become some gods!
Or we could forge a new empire. Keep the Wonderlands safe forever.
Fools! We both know the villain has to die. Go on. Avenge your queen.
Fate does not divide us. Fate brings us together!
And badass is natural.
You know what? I think we all make a pretty good party of heroes. We should do this again sometime.
How about right now? Cause I got stuff you ain't even seen it.
We're in!
Go for initiative, suckers!
The mirror you've stepped into is unlike any other. Its glass doesn't reflect how you look. It shows you who you are. As we gaze into the unknown, we see the familiar, coiled, fishing for their perfect catch. A bigger fish than their friends. A prize to make all their struggle worthwhile. And as they waited, they realized they didn't even like fish. It was slimy, scaly, and it smelled like, well, family. So they set out in search of better prey. And, almost by accident, they stumbled across a beast beyond their wildest imagination. The Coiled trembled in the face of the old god they'd hoped. Like a tempest, he thrashed with a fury they'd never seen. Yet, instead of re-wetting their scaled fins, they rallied. His strength compelled them. They wanted to beat him, catch him, or own him? Is that what the kids say? Whatever it is, they wanted it. Badly. The Coiled looked into the eyes of a god and blinded him, believing that this act made them equals. The Coiled wanted to be gods, equals to the beast in their claws. But there is no equality between captors and their captives. Coiled mages trapped their prisoner in a body they could control, in a place that was home to no one. As years passed, the old god's rage simmered into a different kind of mad. The Coiled gloried in their catch, fin bumps abounding, too blinded by the godliness in sight to see what was slipping through their fins. It's perilously easy to lose sight of yourself, even with a magic mirror. The universe always finds a way to balance the scales, be that of a fish's or otherwise. And so the Coiled became prisoners too, of ambition, obsession, riotously bad taste? Who can say? But one thing is certain. Allowing a single being to live without freedom makes monsters of us all. For freedom is the only thing that can truly show you who you are. It takes a strong stomach to face the monster in the mirror. Imelda, Witch of the Sand, had a stomach of steel. An appetite for everything. Love, life, linguini. And though her hunger grew, the space she had to store it shrank. So she cooked up a recipe for an ability she'd always admired. A troll's capacity to eat everything. And it worked. Her potion was a hit. Its transformative side effects, a cherry on top. As her capacity for pleasure and pasta grew, so too did her love of power. The pursuit of power can be all-consuming. Before you know it, you're falling in love, in line, in with a bad crowd, intoxicated with power, transformed beyond recognition into a monster of your own creation. Like a knobbly little rage goblin. You know, power mad, brain mad, hangry to boot. Sometimes it takes all your dreams going up in smoke to see you've set your own house on fire. Ambition is a beast that must be fed. And fed, and fed, and fed. Until it consumes you too. Before you know it, you've traveled so far from the familiar that everything is ordinary, normal, even the unimaginable, until your own reflection is a stranger to you. Of course, this only applies to poor Imelda, not you. In a world of imagination, anything is possible. That's what they say, isn't it? That's the lore. They don't tell you there's a price to pay for living your dreams. In the blink of an eye, you can change from a young woman with an appetite for knowledge to an empty shell, overindulged and malnourished at the same time. Oof, this got dark, didn't it? Sorry, I got carried away. Instead, how about this? True heroes can have their cake and shoot it too. That's the fate you want, isn't it? It's yours. If you can keep it. We all want to protect those we love. Keep them close, safe. It's when you only want to keep them that's trouble. We are meant to build bridges to one another. Instead, Fyodor builds defense mechanisms. Many defense mechanisms. Imprisoning himself and everything he loves with him. He would do anything to protect his possessions from outsiders, forgetting that it's what's inside that counts. Self-reflection is hard. Some would do anything to avoid working on themselves, like working on a ridiculously huge weapon instead. We hold so much inside. Hope, dreams, regret, dairy. It curdles within us, bubbling up at the worst moments. Again, like dairy. Ugh, I hate that I love it. Anyway, you can't keep your feelings locked inside forever. What wants to escape always finds a way. Egos are a fragile thing. Especially when someone stronger keeps knocking it down. When your world is falling apart, the instinct is to hold on tighter, clutching what little remains of your power. Fyodor's getting desperate. Sorry. It's just that in times like this, I remember hope is a fragile thing, too. It takes everything to hold on to hope. He's giving it everything. Despite the odds, through all the suffering, across endless eons, hope is the link that holds us together in our lowest moments. But all it takes is one weak link to break a chain. I promised I'd keep it light, and look at me. I know what'll cut the tension. The same wonderful thing that'll cut Fyodor down for good. Knock, knock, Fyodor. In these mirrors, I see you, me, the monsters who lie beneath the surface, and the ones who lie to your face. We struggle to be our best selves so that the gaze in the glass doesn't scorch our souls. But what if we could fight fire with fire? Figuratively speaking, you could also use frost, poison, lightning, something to keep in mind. The point is, with the right tools, we can change what we see. She who controls her vision can reshape worlds. Imagine that. I know I do. It's not easy to change what you see in a mirror. Sometimes it takes gold. Ugh, so much gold. Let's not dwell on it. Sometimes you need to change your standards. Tear down red flags. Get rid of old skeletons. And sometimes you have to fight for it. Really, really fight for it. The monster in the mirror will spit fire. Poison your mind. But notchiousness like that can't stand. especially against you. Truth isn't black or white, good or evil, right or wrong. It relies on your perspective. The whole world depends on how you see it. Clarity like that is hard to come by, especially when your vision is clouded, when you're split, unfocused, of two minds or two faces. I was divided on how to handle those situations once. Should I have mercy or hire a mercenary? A charming, gorgeous mercenary. It's hard to kill doubt when it rears its ugly head, but you've got to hire your best shot. The monster in the mirror has many weapons. It shocks you into submission, burns you with false promises and half-truths, poisons you against your friends and allies. It freezes you inside the darkest parts of yourself, so that all you feel is alone, until someone comes along who warms your heart, and you finally feel like yourself again. While it may be that inner demons can never truly be defeated, it is everything to try.
Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments section what you thought about it below. Check the links in the description and you can pick which platforms to follow me on. If you're new around here, how about subscribing and clicking the notification bell as I put out new videos every single day. I've been VictorVeloDragon and I'll speak to you soon.